the live, go live like that?
Good morning. Yeah, I have to tell it to go live. Good morning. Sunset Travel is here already. Wow. Now, where does that show up? All right. Well, we'll figure that out as we go along. Good morning from Pattaya, Thailand. Yes, indeed, we are. So let's just give you a view here. There we go. And that is Pattaya, Thailand Beach Road. Okay? Beach Road. Now we are staying at the Hilton Pattaya. And that in itself is a story, but we're on the 16th floor. And I'm sorry, 14th floor. Arlen corrected me. On the 14th floor at, what is this called? The Edge Restaurant?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, so they have two restaurant areas. They have the rooftop, the 34th floor, and then the this restaurant on the 15th floor. And this is breakfast. This is life as a retired person. For us, it's our retirement. Maybe different from yours, that's for sure. Same thing, but it is a little bit overcast day. Yesterday started this way as well, but cleared up. I don't suspect any rain yet anytime soon, but it has been really nice. So, what do you?
Your eyes.
What?
You ever get it?
Yeah, go ahead. Wait. Arlen's doing like, the wifey thing. Oh, you have something on your face. Let me get it off. Who knows? I got no idea. All right. So anyways, so this is our, third day? We got here Tuesday night, late Tuesday night, into the room about midnight. So we had all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and today is Friday. And Arlen's done her best to go shopping. I've done shopping. Arlen was looking for some Halloween costume. We have a group of friends. We're going to head to Walking Street tonight for Halloween. And I'm going to try to live stream that. I think I'm going to try, but it'll be a live stream from my phone, so it's not going to be real special or anything like that, but it will be what it is. And you know what? They take Halloween here a little bit more serious than in the Philippines, I think. The multiple bars and restaurants are having Halloween parties.
Never been, so I can't.
So we'll see. But let's take a look at some of the comments here. Arranger for collectors, Ernst. How are you, Ernst? I hope you're doing well. Slick Rick in the house along with Sunset Travel. Good morning, Rick. Michael Aitas says, why does the witch not have any kids? Do you know why?
Don't know.
Her husband has a Halloweenie. No. Son says, yeah, that's a view. Yeah, it's very nice up here. So that's Beach Road underneath us, and it goes straight all the way down to Walking Street and then through Walking Street, and it goes the opposite direction as well. But I thought you would you'd like this view. Philly in the Philippines. Good morning, Brian. How are you? Thank you for joining us. That Hilton is a nice property. Yeah, it is a nice property. I can't deny. I mean, we've stayed multiple places over the years here, and the Hilton is really a destination location. For one thing, The Hilton's actually attached to Central Mall, which is the largest mall in all of Pattaya. If you want it and you can't find it in Central Mall, there's a problem. I mean, that's just all there is. The food court, the grocery store, they have that's one entire floor by itself. Then there's an electronics floor. Then there's clothing. There's just all kinds of stuff. And it's obvious that a lot of the Hilton employees are trained in Western standards, which is a discussion completely for another time. Tim Deziak, good morning. Good morning, Tim. Thanks for dropping in. So what time is it? Brian wants to know, what time is it in Thailand right now? It is 7:35 a.m. here. The restaurant here opens at 6. This restaurant's open, what, 6 to 10:30?
Yeah.
6 to 10:30. I think the restaurant serves, but the breakfast is 6 to 10:30. And breakfast is a part of the package, you know. I've been a Hilton Honors member since 1994, and I was a Diamond member for over 20 years. So stayed in a ton of Hiltons. But we have a great view from our room. We'll be giving you guys a video of the room. The facility itself has a beautiful pool area, a relaxation area. The rooftop is incredible for a sunset dinner. That might be where we go tonight. We might try and go up there for dinner. I think because everybody wants to meet down at Walking Street about 8 o'clock tonight. So we'll have to sort of figure that out yet. Last night we went to an amazing place. It's called Steak and Co. Steak and Company, I guess.
Steak and barbecue.
But it's really a barbecue place. And it's probably the best American style barbecue I've had since we left the U.S. Just tremendous, the pulled pork, the brisket. Arlene loves to get the big pork chop there. There's just a whole lot to it. So we went there for dinner last night. James Gilbert, good morning, James. How are you? Thank you for joining us. So, there we go. Wow, I am somewhat surprised. I thought we would get a little bit bigger turnout than this. Maybe the thumbnail was wrong. Maybe nobody's interested. I got no idea. But for us, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to be eating that. Let me see. Philly's asking, how are the prices? How are the prices on steak and barbecue? You know what? I didn't look at steak yet. Huh?
Your sandwich was $4.45.
445. So I had a Wagyu brisket sandwich that came with steak fries, baked beans, and it was how much? What was it, honey?
$4.45.
So it was $4.45, and I'm looking right now. $13.77 US, and then Arlene had this monster-sized pork chop,
$3.45.
and that was what, $3.45? $3.45, $10.67.
You notice they like 45,
huh? They like 45. So anyways, pricing is fine. I mean, you know, if you're gonna eat, like Brian gets great seafood, but he's right on the beach, okay, and he's in a tourist area. You get what is in the area. I mean, it's really pretty much that way. But here, you know, Western, you have your choice. I mean, there's tremendous Thai food here. Oh my God, the curries and they have a lot of seafood, and you're going to see a lot of the seafood in our video down at the food court and grocery store of Central Mall. So I mean, you know, you have to understand Central Mall is either 6 or 7 floors. I can't remember which.
I think it's 6.
So, Arlene says she thinks it's 6. Ranger for collectors, hit that thumbs up, help me out. Yep, well, you know, if indeed we end up with it, we end up with it. That's great. I do think my stream is a little bit slow. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Huh?
It's okay.
Let's see here. Slick Rick says, Mike, are you and Arlene going to stick around for the Loy Krathong Festival next week? I don't know, Rick. I don't know when it is. We're leaving, what, next Tuesday? Wednesday? Friday? No. Oh, maybe it is Thursday, Friday. Thursday. So we're leaving Thursday. So I'm not familiar with that festival, Loy Krathong Festival. Arlene can probably look it up and let us figure it out. Michael Atos says, everyone is protesting no EBT tonight. Your follows in the USA are poor. Well, it breaks my heart. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think there are probably plenty of people who are deserving of EBT, and I think there are plenty of people who are not. It's really that simple. And, you know, I can understand it. But, you know, right, wrong, or indifferent, things have got to be changed. So, James says, I have the granddaughter, so I've been busy. Kidding with the wife been busy. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's Loy, what's that? Loy Krathong?
Uh-huh.
It's November 5, and big events will be in
Chiang Mai
and Bangkok.
and Bangkok. So there won't be any big events in Pattaya, mostly Bangkok and Chiang Mai, according to what Arlene's reading. Michael, no, not slow. Okay. Slick Rick, the festival starts on Wednesday the 5th through Thursday the 6th. Okay. I don't know much about it. Haven't seen anything advertising it, but we'll be around, so who knows? But we've got so much going on. I mean, really interesting, you know. And I think that's part of being an expat. And, you know, it really rolls into our next video. Expats, foreigners, YouTube vloggers living in a bubble. I mean, you know, it's interesting that so many of your vloggers that you follow, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are plenty that do travel, but take a look at all of these expat authorities, all of these expert expats, all right? Take a look at them, and they live in a 200-mile bubble, never been out of it. Now, there are reasons, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of reasons why that might be the case. You know, they may be too unhealthy. They may not be mobile. They may not be financially able. All right. But for you to move 7,000 or 6,000 or 5,000 miles to retire in paradise, and then you live in this little bubble and profess to know and tell everybody everything there is about the Philippines, well, you know, when there are some vloggers out there that haven't been more than 50 miles from their home. And even then, only for a few days. But that might not be any fault of their own. You know, again, finances have an issue. Mobility has an issue. Health has an issue. But to profess that, you know, you're an expert kind of gets to me. I don't know. You know, you guys can tell me. You know, you get some people that, you know, they may live in Cagayan de Oro or Iloilo, and their entire 5 years,
It's their business.
It is their business, but it's my business too, to say they're full of shit sometimes. All right? Oh, Arlen's giving me a hard time. You know, and they've never been more than 100 miles in 10 years. There are plenty of them. I think when you retire, enjoy life. I mean, you're in the perfect place to hop, skip, and jump to all over Southeast Asia. You're sitting in the perfect situation. You know, you're a few hours flight into Bangkok, Thailand. You're a few hours flight into Da Nang or Vietnam or Malaysia or Cambodia or Laos. And yet you can't go outside of that 200-mile bubble.
Taste this.
What is it?
Mango and grapefruit.
It's not bad. It's sweet, though. It's very sweet. So, McLovin, good morning. Thanks for dropping by. Slick Rick says it's big in Pattaya too, this festival.
There's one that says in the Bali pear.
Bali Pier?
Pear?
I'm not, I don't know. We'll have to look it up, see if it's going to fit our schedule. We still have a good bit of our own personal business to take care of here. David Kelly, good morning, Mike and Arlen from Dipilog. Good morning, David. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Sunset Travel, unlike myself, I know everything. Yes, we know you know everything. We know you are the authority on everything, Sunset. You put us mere mortals to shame. Michael says he's from Penang. I guess that must be close to Dipilog. I'm not familiar with it. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm eating as we talk, so you'll have to excuse that. But I've already had my insulin this morning, so I have to get some food in me. So it's been a great trip so far. Arlen went shopping. It was everything. I'll tell you about an interesting day I had yesterday. For those of you that are familiar with Pattaya, there's a landmark here. It's called the Tahitian Queen. It's a go-go bar. It started out as like a tent. It's 47 years old. It is the oldest and original.
Hey, you get that idea from me.
Huh?
You get that idea from me.
I get that idea from.
47 years.
I found out yesterday.
Oh, I told you that.
Oh, you told me?
Yeah.
Oh, Arlene's taking credit for that information, just so you know.
You remember the woman wearing a 45?
Yeah, exactly. You're right. You're right. Anyways, so yesterday, my buddies wanted to go have a drink and go by Tahitian Queen, and it's just a huge expat destination, and it's great. So I said, okay, I'll meet you there. Arlene's shopping, and that's fine with me. So I meet them there. We're there about half hour, 45 minutes, and an elderly Caucasian comes in. And the girls start hooting and hollering and yelling, and the staff, and they're all clapping. And this guy's got a walker. And I wasn't sure whether he was in his Halloween costume or whether he really looked that bad, but he did look very gaunt, skinny, hollowed out cheeks, everything. Well, it turns out they told me, oh, you know what? One of our friends that I met there lives here, knows the guy kind of, and it turns out he's lived here for like 20 plus years, and he just spent 5 months in the hospital here. Okay, no big deal. So about a half an hour later, all of a sudden, there's a big crowd at the end of the bar or the end of the room. And this guy collapses. Well, it was like, whoa, what's going on? And I can see they've got him on the floor. They're fanning him. He's awake. So Chris, the day manager there, who I've met on multiple occasions, came up to us and said, hey, Mike, do you mind just, would you? And I said, look, I'll be happy to take a look at him just to see. But, he really probably doesn't need to be here. So I did. Now, he told me he didn't want anybody to look at him. He's on the floor sitting up. And I'm going to tell you something. So the story is this guy had a viral infection of some sort. And this virus almost killed him. He was in the hospital for 5 months. This guy is covered with open wounds that are weeping fluid. And, I don't know if they're infected or anything, but I know this much. If I had been in an emergency room, I would have been in a hazmat suit. I wasn't going to touch this guy. But he didn't want to leave. And I'm like, is that? I guess people come in all different forms. And I just find that ridiculous. I really and truly do. So, just to give you an idea. Let me catch up on some comments here. Philippines in full effect. My wife and I are watching this from Ho Chi Minh City. Traveled from Iloilo 2 days ago, and you're correct. Explore the region. It's a loss if you don't. Yeah. Philippines in full effect actually has a really good stuff. I haven't watched their channel in a long time, but yeah, you're absolutely correct. If you don't get out there and live your retirement, I guess, I say you need to live your retirement, but at the same time, your retirement might be very different than mine, all right? It might be your idea of retirement is I'm going to move to where I can afford to live where I want, and that's going to be my paradise, and that's the best that I can afford. And in turn, I'm going to,
Thank you.
I need another coffee. Can I get another coffee, please?
Yes, black coffee.
Black coffee, please. Thank you. And in turn, enjoy your retirement. Enjoy your life. But just, if you give up a couple beers a week or a day, and you give up chasing women around as much, all of a sudden you're going to find out you can afford to go visit other places. And I just encourage it because you're going to get a chance to see other cultures. Coming to the Philippines exposes you to the Filipino culture.
You could give up your some of your what's that?
Some of my, yeah, Arlen said we could explore a lot more if I give up my cigarettes. Saving money, I guess.
Saving in the year.
If you didn't shop as much, honey, we could explore a little bit more too. Ha, ha, ha.
So sorry. Today, Parallel chocolate.
Oh, thank you. No, look, she's handing out chocolate chip cookies. But no, thank you. So anyways, and of course, Arlen's right. I'm sorry. I just had a big bite of cantaloupe. No, not cantaloupe.
Yeah, it was kind of.
Huh?
But it's green, not the yellow.
What do we call that? I forget. Anyways, yeah, so enjoy, if you move to the Philippines and you don't use that to your advantage, you're being very foolish. Now, if you move to the Philippines and you're financially restricted from it, that's a whole different story. And maybe you've already been to all those other places, but
Maybe.
Some people just say, I'm going to move to the Philippines. I'm going to live the life I want there that I can afford, and I'm going to die there.
We don't know their stories.
Thank you. Yeah. So, who knows? But I do know this. If you don't take advantage of it, I hope you have a good reason for not taking advantage of it. I really and truly do. There's no reason. You need a reason to not take advantage of living in that location. I will also tell you this. While we love Thailand, we love the shopping, the infrastructure, getting around. We love all kinds of things about Thailand. The food, the people. Once
Their
you...
side roads is better than the Philippines. Side roads.
Their side roads, yeah. Yeah, all of their roads are better.
I don't know. Maybe in some areas are bad.
Yeah. But here's the deal. English language, especially even in the tourist areas, can be difficult. And once you get out of the tourist areas, it can get, horrible. Absolutely horrible. So that is something you have to keep yourself aware of. Bookum, Dano, and Pinot. Shout out full mouth. How you doing, Dano? Good to see you, Slick Rick. That's scary when you think how he could have spread his infection. Yeah. I didn't even touch the guy, but as soon as I got back away from him, I doused my hands. I keep alcohol in my sling bag, and and then, I doused my shit with that. I certainly wouldn't do it. Samuel Martin, keep up the great work. 2 thumbs up, my friend. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you so much. Michael Ataz. Let's see here. This is taking processing speeds a little slow. This guy was living out his last few days with his paid for. No, he came in by himself, Michael. Let's not spread rumors. He came in by himself, all right, with his walker, but he didn't leave by himself. So they had to help him. All right. They definitely had to help him. Slick Rick, everyone please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you so much, Slick. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arlene says, yeah.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ruby. Good day, Mike and Arlene. I don't know if you guys can hear Arlene chiming in over there from the.
They can hear me.
They can hear you? Good morning, Ruby. How are you doing? I hope you're honeydew melon. Yeah, that's it. It was honeydew. I don't know why I didn't remember what honeydew was, but yeah, I guess I'm getting old.
So what?
We call it, in the U.S., we call it honeydew.
The green.
The green one, yeah. So if you can afford to travel now and enjoy life before retirement, do so. Traveling in your 60s is very different. In your 40s, physically, at less. Yeah, that's true, Ruby, but that shouldn't stop you. It shouldn't stop you from traveling.
It's so hard to travel if you don't have money.
Well, yeah, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money, all right?
Or your own budget.
Tim Dizak, sorry for spelling today. Don't worry about it, Tim.
My spelling's bad already.
Yeah, my spelling's always bad.
Mike, deal with it.
Yeah. Ricky Last, how you doing, Ricky? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Jose Rodriguez. Hey, just got in, guys. What's happening? How is everyone doing? We're doing great. We're in Pattaya. We're here at the Hilton. Probably one of the best, if not the best, hotels here in Pattaya.
Except the breakfast, though.
Arlene is not impressed with their breakfast. Okay?
Well, because we had better.
And
But the room and the view is fantastic.
yeah, the room and the view is fantastic. Arlene's not impressed with their breakfast. But other than that, we're all doing great. Hey, Jose, how's everything going for you? I hope it's doing well. Bukamdano, love life, experience living. Absolutely. Jack Bennett, enjoy y'all's time there. Glad all is well. Well, tonight should be interesting. There's multiple Halloween parties all over the place. But Arlene wants to see what Walking Street is going to be like here.
Yeah.
And I do too.
Out of curiosity.
So we're going to go down to Walking Street tonight, find a place to probably perch ourselves and do some people watching.
I'm sure a lot of Korean do
Yeah.
live streaming on the Walking Street.
A lot of Asians. Arlene is convinced that she can tell the difference between the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean.
I watch a lot of Koreans and Japanese, how they speak, so I'm kind of familiar with them.
Okay.
I can't speak it.
Well, to me, they're all Asians. And I got no idea. So, Jack, Mene, enjoy your time. Glad all's well. Yeah, it's going great. I cannot complain at all. We've had great food. We've had great shopping. We've had good friendship and camaraderie with our friends that live here and with other friends that are visiting. It's just hard to beat it. Oh, that coffee went down the wrong way.
You want milk?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Sawadee Doc. Hey, Hector. Good morning. Thank you for dropping in, Hector. Welcome, Ka Arlen. Tim Deziak. Yeah, processing. This is a little bit slow, but can't complain. Welcome. Honeydew is yummy. Yeah, it is, Tim.
Some of them are no flavor. Some of them are sweet.
Yeah, it just depends. Honeydew's like Mountain Dew, just a lot less sugar. There you go, Jack. Sunset says laziness prevents my travel most of the time. Yeah, I can understand that. But I mean, you could go out and travel a year. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. Paul Rogers. Paul, how you doing? Top of the morning, Mike and Arlen. Looks like you guys found paradise. You know what? I don't know if I want to call it paradise, but it's really nice for sure. I mean, let's be honest. The food is great. Shopping is great. Infrastructure is great. But there is a language barrier. I mean, we've had here, they have what's called Bolt, B-O-L-T. Most of you from the Philippines are familiar with Grab. It's very similar. They have Grab here also, but not nearly as popular as Bolt.
Mike's paradise is me.
Yeah, my paradise is you. Arlen said my paradise is her. But you know something? We have been in Bolt taxis, and those guys don't understand a word of English. All right? I mean, it happens. Michael says, I'm saying the guy was a regular for years at that club. He was saying goodbye. No one in their right mind would go into a girly bar. Guaranteed he had thrown around money. Oh, there's no doubt in my mind, Mike. There's no doubt in my mind that, a guy like that, if you walk into one of these bars, even if it's in Angeles, and you buy 2 lady drinks every time you go there, and you go there every other day, you're going to be a fan favorite for sure. There's no doubt about it. And if you've done that for 10 plus years, well, they're going to all love you. And the other thing you have to keep in mind, Tahitian Queen, while it runs, it opens at 1 p.m., and I think it closes at midnight or 1 a.m., something like that. They are they are a huge expat bar, and they are busy. It's a busy bar. I mean, it's always full, except for that period of time. My buddy said, yeah, it's not big, but you've got happy hour from 1 to 5. And then happy hour goes away. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on here. Let me know if I'm still streaming. Arlen, did it start a different stream, or am I still streaming the same one?
No, it's still on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Tim Deziak says, I don't go on vacation often, but I do save up for business class travel for, yeah, you know, it's whatever makes you happy. It's enjoying your retirement. Enjoy it. You worked so hard all your life to get to that point. All right?
Are you connected to the Wi-Fi or your data?
I should be on Wi-Fi.
Connected to the Wi-Fi or your data?
I should be on Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Let me check. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yes, you're working now.
Ruby said, "Is it continental breakfast with choices of bacon, eggs, sausage?" It's got. It's not a continental breakfast, but it's a breakfast buffet. Ruby, it's got dim sum. It's got Chinese. It's got noodle dishes, Korean food, pastries, Indian food. It's got a full gamut of stuff. Okay. James asked, did you fly direct or do you go through Bangkok? We go through Bangkok. Bangkok is simple enough. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy. I think we spent 3 minutes in immigration, 20 minutes, a driver standing by. We arrange a driver. They pick you up on level 2 at gate 3. They've got your name. You go, you get that done, and then you turn around and you're in Pattaya 2 hours later, sometimes less. You know, Arlen and I actually both fell asleep in the van on the way to Pattaya. You know, caught a little half-hour, 45-minute nap. Slick Rick says, I'm with Arlen. I can tell the difference between Asian. Okay. I cannot.
Thank you.
Arlen says, thank you, Rick. Ruby says, funny that a lot of Chinese people here often mistake me for Chinese. They'll speak to me in Mandarin and have to tell them I'm not Chinese but Filipino. Really? Now, when you say here, you mean in Australia, Ruby? Because I think you're back in Australia now. Good morning, Mike. Bill in the Philippines using my wife's CP and Bicol. Oh, nice, Bill. Thank you for dropping in. Is the humidity still high like in the Philippines? It's not as high. It's high, but not as high. And, you know, it's funny, when we sat down here, it takes me about 30 minutes to kind of get everything ready for this live stream. You know, the multiple cameras, the battery charger, everything else to keep everything charged. In fact, let me see where I'm at. So we've been going, the battery is at 83% still. So, all right. I can't tell. So, can you read it? Hang on, we're checking on something. 39? Yeah, it's using a lot of juice. So, you know, you may not have known it, but originally I tried to get a power bank. I have several power banks, and I tried to get them to charge Arlen's laptop, which is what we're on right now. I tried, but it was a worthless attempt. I couldn't do it. Well, it turns out that you've got to have, what is it, 25 or 65? 65. You need 65 watts of current to charge.
There's a specific power bank for the computer.
Right. So we actually, and for this particular laptop. And so the standard power banks just don't cut it. But it's working fine. We picked up a new one yesterday. Again, the tons of technology here is crazy. So Slick Rick says, Mike, you keep cutting out, but now it's stable. All right, Rick, let me know if you guys let me know if this, dies or you're having trouble. It's a little buffering. Yeah, I wonder if part of it might be the upload speed of the Wi-Fi here at the Hilton. The download speed is great. Sunset says, you're fine, streaming back on. Well, that's nice. Be even nicer if I didn't lose so many people. I lost about half the room. Yes, here in Australia, and hubby will have a chuckle. Yeah, I bet. So it's what? It's Friday? So I imagine I'm competing. I don't know who all's got live streaming right now. So on a Friday right now, I know Chubbs does live stream on Fridays.
Friday, they sleep.
Huh?
They're sleeping, resting.
No, Chubbs does Friday and Monday, I think.
Oh, okay.
Live streams. And then there are some people that just stream whenever they want. All right?
Just like you?
Yeah, just like me sometimes. Thais, they are orderly, clean, and businesslike. But when it comes to the language barrier, Philippines will spoil you. Yeah, Paul, you're absolutely correct. Philippine peso is weakening while the Thai baht is strengthening. It depends, Hector. We've seen the Thai baht actually got a little weaker, lower here since we've been here. The Philippine peso, you're absolutely correct.
Last time we were here, June, and the dollar is like what?
Yeah,
It's
33.
But now it's 32.
32, yeah. So it's fallen. And then, let me see here. What did I get, 299 in the transfer? How much? 290,525. What a ripoff. They only gave me 58.10.
Why? What's the dollar now?
Let me see. 58.9. My bank is pissing me off here. So Brent 01, let me see what's going on here. Brent said, good morning, Mike from Pittsburgh. This time drinking a humongous bottle of Go Light. Oh, I wouldn't go too far from the restroom, Brent. Hey, do you have any compare, contrast Chiang Mai to Pattaya? No, I've been to Chiang Mai, but that was probably like 40 years ago. All right, a long, long time ago. So any comparison that I would give you would be so out of date. And unlike other people, I'm just not going to put that out there. So, Ruby, I go on vacation about every 18 months to 2 years. Okay. Tim Deziak, Chubbs is live now. Yeah, good for Chubbs. All right. No, I'm good right now, honey. Thank you. Do they have any pineapple up there?
Yeah.
Maybe, no, maybe a little bit of pineapple. Yeah, it is so, or are noticing, is definitely there are different seasons for fruit. And I don't know why I never thought about that before. I'm not sure why I never considered it. But it doesn't surprise me. And, now that I consider it, it doesn't matter. Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good?
And you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm okay right now, thank you.
โอเคค่ะ enjoy นะคะ
All right. Slick Rick says Philippine antics and a whole bunch of Filipinas are live right now. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. And I think that's what you're going to start seeing a lot of. YouTubers are getting desperate, man. They are getting desperate to make that money. They got to make that money. And, they want those super chats and the super stickers. And it's not just the Filipinas. It's a bunch of them that depend on YouTube to buy money. They depend on that. And so, hey, more power to them if they can. That's great. That's great. But us, we just do this for the fun of it. And, they tend to get a little upset. I think that's why another channel got upset with us because we started streaming on some different days. I could care less. So Ruby says, Tim, I've been taking holidays every year since 2010 for 6 to 8 weeks in a year during our winter months. Yeah. We ran into Ruby for the first time, I want to say 2 years ago, year and a half ago. So Ruby says, once retirement kicks in next year, we'll be traveling more, 3 to 4 months in a year, starting with a European tour. Yeah, Ruby, if you've never done that, you're going to have a blast. I did Europe so many years ago. Oh my God. And it just doesn't impress me anymore. It really doesn't. But I did it already. So, but you're going to have a great time, Ruby. I wish you the best. Ruby, I should go on vacation more often. Air travel takes a lot out of my back. And I certainly understand that, Tim. I really do. And I will tell you this right now. Those new Airbus 320 Neos, I don't know how the configuration is in some of the other airlines, but I will tell you right now, you feel like you're sitting on a plywood seat in Cebu Pacific. I mean, it is incredibly uncomfortable. There is no first class. It's all one class, all right, on Cebu Pacific. And it is. But Thailand's, a 3-hour flight. We left at, let me see. We left at like 6:15, 7:15, 8:15. It was 3 hours. 3 hours from Clark to Bangkok. If ever the peso rate drops, it'll hurt folks here relying on YouTube Pay. I don't know. I don't care and I don't look at other people's financial positions because it's none of my business. I hope they make enough money to be happy. I hope they make enough money to do the things they want to do.
There's the pineapple.
Oh, there's some pineapple. Arlen got me some pineapple.
Having kimchi soup.
Oh, that's kimchi soup.
Yeah.
Arlen's eating some kimchi soup. And so we'll have to wait and see here.
Not hot.
Well, here's it. Arlen, didn't you say that the governmental daily wage now is 600 pesos a day?
In Malaysia.
Only for Angeles?
Well, they were lower than Metro Manila.
Ah. So, but it's not a daily wage all the way across the board. It's only for the government employees, right?
Governmentals, people that works in the malls.
Oh, it's everybody.
Yeah. I think the girls who worked from the bar, they said they were not included on those.
Because they're independent contractors.
Yeah, this they call it.
Yeah. Tim Dziak, I usually have a 10 to 12 hour flight just to get across the big pond. Yeah, depending on where you're coming from. I mean, if you're coming from the west coast of the U.S., you're fighting the trade winds to get here. It can be 13 to 14 and a half hours. Coming back, it can be as short as 12. Depending on location, minimum 4 to 5 month vacation, the flight is long. Yeah. Son says the AUD, the Australian dollar, is creeping up to 40. Yeah, the US dollar is 58.9 as of about 20 minutes ago. So that's kind of where that is. So what else is going on out here? Oh. My gosh. Now see, this pineapple is not sour.
It's
Not like yesterday. We had some pineapple the other day at breakfast, and it was very sour and tart, which actually, I mean, it was good, but it was like much different than usual. But today is like a normal flavor. 81% battery. And this, I can't read it. Can you read that?
It's a little bit far.
Wait,
25.
25? Okay. Slick Rick says, have you run into Alex Bam Bam yet? He lives in Pattaya. No, you know, he, last I spoke with Alex, he shut his channel down. He didn't want to have any more YouTube, and I haven't heard from him since. I hope he's doing okay, that's for sure. But no. And we're just not out chasing down other YouTubers and stuff. We actually have personal friends that live here and personal friends that are visiting. So it's kind of like, you know, I got enough to deal with some of their crazy antics, to be honest with you. Tim Dziak says, I visit my sister. She can put up with me for 2 weeks. I can put up with her for 14 days. Yeah, I don't have a sister, so I don't know what that's like. I have a little brother. He lived with me for about 2 years, to be honest with you, long ago. So, Slick Rick says he restarted his channel last week. Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea. I'll have to check it out. I will have to check it out. So, let's see here. So that is really and truly everything. I mean, you know, we're here. We're in Thailand. You know, we don't sit. It's not just sitting on our couch eating donuts like some vloggers It's not like
God.
sitting on our front porch and talking about yesterday's dog. It's,
Same thing.
you know, we're enjoying our retirement and our life. And I encourage you to do the same thing. I encourage you to come and engage life. You worked so hard all of your life. Enjoy your retirement. That's really the bottom line. All right, enjoy that retirement. You know, it's just important. So, with that being said, folks, I've got stuff to take care of this morning. Arlene's like, hey, you know, we've got things we need to do yet. And I actually want to go to Central today. I want to look at something in particular, which we'll see how that goes. So, we will let the big guns, the big guys that are doing live streams, get your attention, have fun, enjoy them. More power to them. It's a good deal. And we'll figure out when the next live is, but I don't know for sure. I know we will be doing another live before we leave Pattaya. But I don't know yet. I mean, our schedule is so fluid, you know. I'm not going to make YouTube a job with deadlines and minimums and this and that. It's just not going to happen. All right, this is retirement, and that's just all there is to it. Slick Rick says the weather in Pattaya is generally cooler this time of year. Yeah, it's cooler than the Philippines, I think, or about the same actually
Well,
right
same,
now.
but right now,
You know, it's a little humid this morning. Tim, I don't have any donuts. Yeah, we don't have any donuts either. They have them up at the buffet, but that's not for us. Not for us. All right, folks, I want to thank you so much for showing up. I want to thank you for participating. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that thumbs up, notify bell, all that good stuff to help us grow. And we certainly appreciate it. Take care. Be safe.